Okay, so I have really strict parents. Like when I was younger, they would always want to tell me like where I'm at, who I'm with. Like they wanted phone calls, pictures, texts of like when I got there, where I'm at. So in the summer of my 7th grade year, I was about 12 years old, right? 12 or 11, and it was a Sunday in the summer, and me and my friends, we decided to go to Disney, just like us three. It was me, Giselle, Alyssa, and Simone. And one of our friends could get us in for Disney because her family member worked there. And we decided we weren't going to tell our parents, like we were going to go just us girls, you know. We felt grown and stuff, so we were like, okay, let's go. And then I told my parents that I was going to be sleeping at my friend's house, and I was going to go to church with her and her family, so I text them when I got to church with them. They're like, okay, yeah, that's fine, just make sure you call us and text us where you're at. I'm like, yeah, no problem. And then around 9, we headed to Disney, and before that, we went to go eat McDonald's, and I don't really like McDonald's because it kind of upsets my stomach, but I was broke, so it's the only thing I could afford at that time. And then, so we ate McDonald's, we went into the Disney, California Adventure Side, and then we were going on a few rides, and we wanted to go on the Tarzan ride first because it was kind of fairly new at the time, and we were pretty excited, so I'm like, okay, let's go, guys, like, let's go document our lives. We put it on Instagram, put it on Snapchat, and at that moment, I totally forgot that my little sister follows me and my friends on Snapchat and like Instagram, and she was with my parents at home. So then when we get off the ride, I have like 5 missed calls from my mom, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like, that's it, like, I'm not gonna live another day, like, that's it. So then I call her up, but I rush to one of the bathrooms nearby, because you know how Disney is sometimes really loud, so I rush to the bathroom, and I'm like, hey mom, like, just kind of woke up, you know, like, we're getting ready. And she's like, okay, like, but I want you to send me a picture, because your sister was telling me that you're at Disney or something. I'm like, no, yeah, I'll send you a picture of Giselle, which was my best friend. And I rush back out, I'm like, Giselle, come on, get inside here, we need to take a picture right now. So there's like this like white wall in the bathroom, so we like took off our Mickey ears, and we're like disheveling our hair, like taking off a little bit of the makeup we have. I'm like, okay, get in. So we like took a picture, and I sent it to my mom, and she's like, okay, like, I believe you, like, text me when we get to church. I'm like, yeah, no problem, mom, I will. And then we continue our day, and then my dad calls me up, and he's like, look, your mom might believe it, but I don't. I want you to take a picture in front of your mom, in front of your friend's house, with your finger up your nose. I was like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, okay, whatever. And I told it to my friend Giselle, and she's like, because she doesn't live that far from Disney. And she's like, okay, no, like, we can run it. Like, let's just sprint to it. So we told our other 2 friends, we're like, okay, we'll be right back. So, like, us 12-year-olds, we sprinted out of Disney. We're, like, literally running, like, a lot, right? Like, we're sprinting. And I'm like, oh, her house is not that far. Fuck that, dude. Like, it was far at that time. Like, I'm, like, running and running. Like, dude, we're never going to get to your house. And I hear my phone, like, buzzing, and I know it's my dad. He's like, where's the picture? No. Like, no, dude, we can make it. And then I feel like, you know, like, when you're about to throw up, and there's, like, saliva in your mouth. And I'm like, oh, dude, I feel like McDonald's. And then there's like a group of people coming towards me, and I'm still running. I'm like, no, dude, like, I need to, like, I was so out of shape back then. I'm so out of shape now. Like, I need to stop for a moment, okay? So then my friend's like, no, come on, we're almost there. I'm like, no, dude, I can't do it. So then I like kind of feel the saliva building up, and then like there's people. I'm like sweating. It was hot. I was wearing a jacket. I'm like sweating. I'm like crying almost. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. And then there's like a bush, and I literally bend up over, and I throw up everything that I ate. And there's like cars passing by, a group of tourists. There was like cute boys in there, and they're like, are you okay? But I like turn around with tears in my eyes, and like sweating. I'm like, no, I'm fine. And they're like, no, are you okay? My friend's like, no, let's go. I'm like, no, dude, like, we're not gonna make it. And then my phone keeps buzzing. I pick it up. It's my dad. He's like, where's the picture? I want you to FaceTime me right now. Like, you're not where you're at. I'm like, Dad, no, I'm almost there. I told him I'm almost there when he thinks that I'm already there. And I'm like, fuck, dude, like, me estoy persiguiendo. I'm like, dude, God, let me live another day. Like, and I'm like, what do you mean you're almost there? I'm like, okay. And then I just told him everything. I'm like, I'm at Disney. I'm with my friends. There's no parents here. And he's like, I'm going to pick you up right now. My friends stayed with me there until they picked me up. And, like, I just see my mom in the passenger seat, like, her veins popping out, like, she was yellow red. And my dad was, like, pissed off. I get in the car on my way home. They were, like, yelling at me. They told me to do chores the whole day. Through that whole summer, I just had to do chores. And every time I went out, like, I had to call. I had to send pictures, like, to make sure that I was where I'm at. So So that was probably the worst Disney day that I've ever had.